Hello there, thanks for joining me. I'm going to do a little video today on adding new customer accounts and also some more advanced features of the customer accounts, things you can do with it. So to get started, here we are on our main screen. Let's go to new customer, that's one way of doing it. Or if you'd rather go to the sales and customer list, and once you have the list open, this edit menu becomes available. You can copy, delete, open, refresh, or click on new. Make a new customer. So let's pick the appropriate folder to put the customer in. So we're going to put in the Portland customers, click on next, type in the name. Let's say we're just going to add one here for myself. You can tab through these fields with your tab key. And let's just pick one here. Just know that zip code there. Put in your phone numbers if you need to. Now, none of these are actually necessary, and the first phone field is actually it's actually able to accept out of the country phone numbers. So if you have people overseas, you can put in their phone number. That's free form. If it does match the U.S. format, it'll break it down into the parentheses with spaces and dashes. So all this other information can be changed. So if I want to put a international phone in here instead, I can do that. If I want to put in a sales rep right there, I can. Include in mailing list, these are toggles for reports so that you can actually choose which customers get a mailing list or an email list. Click on next. Set the credit limit if they have one. If it's blank, there will be no credit limit. Set the monthly finance charge rate. If you do one, discounts, etc. Let's say if they are a good customer, maybe I want to give them 2% if they pay within 10 days. And you can simply type in the 2 there, hit the space key, it'll take you over to the next section where you can put in your days. And maybe the due is a net 30. If there's a salesperson assigned to this account, you can set that. Select next. This is auto-generated from the folder. The Portland customers, all the customers have a formula to do the naming process for you, which is the first 3 of the first name, or the last name, first 3 of the first name. So I got that a little switched around there, not a big deal. Let's go ahead and open this back up. Let's say I want to switch this around. I messed up. Let's go Miller, and first name Justin, and maybe I want to change my customer ID because I messed that up. So you can right click on the customer ID, change ID, and I'm going to go MILJUS this time. Click OK. Scan is going to be made of all the lines, any instances this ID is used, and change it. So it's not just changing on this screen, it's changing any invoices, proposals, etc. Alright, let's stretch this out a bit. So another thing to set here, once you have the customer created initially, is maybe you want to go in and adjust the terms, or if you want to make them sales tax exempt, you can do that. So here you can set a default ship to address, and you can select from any of the shipping customers. So if a customer has a default shipping address versus the billing, that can be set on this account. Tax exemption ID, so you select new on the side there. Click tax agency, choose the appropriate one. If they have an ID, enter it there. If they have an expiration date, let's say it's 300 days from now, I can do that. And you put any notes in there. These should remain checked. So it is stating that they are exempt from non-taxable items and they are exempt from taxable items. That is correct. And you can also skip notify on expiration. So if you enter a new sales order, you can choose to not be notified when that expires. Another thing that a lot of people want is messages to pop up. This messages tab has a couple different whens, if you will. So I could say upon an invoice save, or upon an invoice process, upon a new invoice, which would be a sales order at this point. I can say, here's my response. Just pop up a warning message. And the expression here is used to query out some information, some data. Things like If customers overdue on their account and you want to use EBMS to calculate what overdue amount there is and how many days over, then that expression could be entered here. But in this case, let's just say upon new invoice, this is a customer in Ohio. Shipping is delayed. Something along those lines. And you can save that. Click OK to save. Now to test that out, let's go ahead, click on sales for a new sales invoice, enter in our customer ID, and a quick way I like to find it is simply to use the find key down here at the bottom and just type in what you're looking for. Say I'm looking for Justin's account and hit enter twice. It'll bring anything up here with Justin in it. So here's Justin Miller, that's the one I want. This message pops up. This is a customer in Ohio. Shipping is delayed. So there's our message pop up on the screen, and we can have that set to a few different things. So from here I can go back to my customer account, say, well, maybe not on a new invoice, maybe when I actually save the invoice. So that way I get notified at a different point in the entry process. Alright, I think that's about it for this video. Try to keep it nice and short. Thank you for your time.